A Day in the Life of Mary Gatling, September 17th, 2009. This morning I set my alarm for 7, then 7:30. I pressed snooze until 7:50 because I told myself I needed it and I would have enough time. Such a lie. I can know the complete truth but change it and believe it when I'm sleeping. Finally I got up, scooped the litter box because we have 2 cats and my roommate never cleans her litter box. So I have 2 cats pooping and peeing every day, a lot, and I scoop it every single day. Then I think about how Arthur didn't text me back last night after I apologized for the 7th time. I brushed my hair, washed my face, brushed my teeth while I picked out all my clothes, put all the food on the counter I was bringing to school, and packed my bag. Then I put my contacts in, ate my gummy vitamins, got dressed, made my lunch, and walked out the door. At this point, I know I'm really late, so I drive to the back of Stone Ridge so I can catch the bus on its way back to school. I pass a man who is probably homeless, wearing an orange and blue shirt, a hat, sneakers with no socks, and smoking a cigarette. He had this twitch where he would move his shoulders up and down and pull his shirt down, and he looked like he was out to get someone. Thankfully, this other boy walks up to the bus stop, and as the guy is walking by, he turns his head and gives me this creepy look. Thank God this other guy gets here. Maybe he was Islamic? Now I'm on the bus and there's no one sitting next to me but a lot of people on here. Still room for more. I ate an apple cinnamon trail mix on the bus. I wonder if the bus driver will see me. I always end up eating on here and we're not allowed to. I still have a yogurt and I need to eat it before ballet. I need to wash my ballet shoes. They smell really bad. I should get new ones soon. I walk into the icebox for ballet, and Netta had already started class. I hid behind the medicine cabinet so I could finish my yogurt. Then I joined the class. I learned that if I say the counts aloud while Netta is teaching, it helps me remember. I also hummed a lot of the way through class, through the exercises. Then we worked on the pot of dough. Oh, and I stood at the bar with Melanie and Terrence, did the duet with Whitney, and then we showed the basic ballet class. I'm pretty sure they were impressed. I come into Modern a minute late, after Kristen had already started the combination. Seems to be a theme of the day. So I lay on the ground, and all of a sudden, the door slings open, and you see David running so fast. He slams his stuff on the floor, grabs a chair, slams it on the floor, sits down, opens the top of the piano, and looks at us with his hands on the keys. Kristen was like, okay, that was quite an entrance. And then he realized he was in the wrong room, grabs his water, and runs out of the room, leaving his stuff there. It was hilarious. Kristen taught us the Jerry Houlihan phrase. For lunch, I had a ham sandwich with mustard, pepper jack cheese, salt and pepper, and tomatoes on wheat bread. I ate with Jessica, Kristen, and Jacqueline. I had a conversation about pants with Kendra. She doesn't want anyone to know about her pants or where she got them, so no one else can have them. I'm going to get them today at Target if my mom will pay for me. I also had cow cheese with wheat thins, 3 of Kristen's fries from Cheeseburger, and I gave away 2 cowtails, 1 to Jessica and 1 to Kristen. I tried to be more serious today in jazz, more focused. Last class, Rick said I needed to be more of a role model for everyone. I felt really bad, so I stepped it up. Most of the class, I was focused on my thighs because I was wearing my short spandex shorts from Old Navy, and I'm not that used to seeing much of my legs while I'm dancing. We learned a fun combination at the end. Then I ate celery and ranch, then a chocolate Luna bar. Yum. I'm sitting in the hall waiting for African warm-up to be over, and Courtney is laying on the floor. Jacqueline's thigh is smaller than my calf. Everyone got pants for African. I can't afford them right now. They're $20. I also want the Target pants. African was so exhausting today. Terrence makes us do the first 3 dances over and over and over again, pulling them apart, and it took 1 hour. We were doing a pull out, if not more. I seriously could have killed him. I saw my friend at the bus stop, and her boyfriend had just broken up with her, which was a terrible situation to begin with. I got a chance to talk to her, which was good, but so sad because she's stuck. In her mind, at least, she can't let him go. Finally, I get on the bus that took forever to come. It took an hour to get home. Allison had made dinner, Boston butt with banana peppers that was cooked in the crock pot all day, brown rice and black beans with salsa mixed in. Haley and Andrea ate with us. Allison's mom called her to tell her about her uncle, who has cancer, and he's in the hospital. She cried as she told me. We then had small group. The Lord was definitely moving. There were 2 more girls along with me, Christina, Andrea, Haley, and Allison. We worshiped for 4 songs, and then we talked about trials and suffering, which wasn't the plan, but ended up being really interesting. There's a lot of cool stories to be shared. And then we prayed. It lasted for about 2 hours. I had 4 Dove dark chocolates. After that, I had a Starburst. And then Haley became Randall. I shared Skittles with Allison. Then I played on my computer, talking to Emily, Melanie, Lori, and Katie on Facebook chat. I took a shower, scooped the poop, and talked to Arthur, which was good and bad at the same time. Emily came in my room telling me about how Michelle is back together with her boyfriend, who is, like I said, is not really a good situation. And she emphasized how she had to give her 3 roses. She was upset and frustrated with her. Then I went to sleep, and Gambit laid down with me.